We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. Act only according to the maxim whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Two things awe me the most: the starred sky above me and the moral law within me. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. From such crooked wood as that which man is made of, nothing straight can be fashioned. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks of doing so. To be is to do. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. The more a man can forget, the greater the number of metamorphoses which his life can undergo. The more he can remember, the more divine his life becomes. By a lie, a man annihilates his dignity as a man. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. It is not God's will merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. Enlightenment is man's emergence from his self-imposed knowledge. Every reform, however necessary, will by weak minds be carried to an excess that itself will need reforming. Nothing is divine but what is agreeable to right. So act that your principle of action might safely be made a law for the whole world. All our knowledge falls within the compass of possible experience. It is beyond a doubt that all our knowledge begins with experience. Morality is not properly the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. A person is only a person when it has the power to make and keep a promise. The death of dogma is the birth of morality. Freedom is the lone star of all rational beings. The history of the human race, viewed as a whole, may be regarded as the realization of a hidden plan of nature. The means employed by nature to bring about their development of all the capacities of men is their conflict in society. In all judgments by which we describe anything as beautiful, we allow no one to be of another opinion. Genius is the ability to independently arrive at and understand concepts that would normally have to be taught by another person.